It has been a long time since the 97 Camaro has been run. Battery was almost dead. So, but we got to pull it out today because we are going to be working on the 98 Camaro because its rear bearings need to be replaced. So both this Camaro and the Cutlass need to be moved. But the good part about the Cutlass being moved is I can go ahead and park it again so that horn works, so that the driver's side is on against the wall here, so I can finish the passenger side. Excuse me. So I can finish the passenger side of the roof and of the sail panel primered. So that's the bonus part. But I had to remove them both because I need as much space as possible to remove both the axles without having the walls in the way or a car in the way. So I know this one's going to need to be jumped, and I have the batteries. Dang on it. It's too early in the morning. The key's right here. And I'm willing to put money on it that yes, it is going to need to be jumped. Come on. Let's see. Boy, he heard this door open. He come running over. Oh yeah. All right, be right back after it's jumped. Well, this is good. This cheap bag of gloves that's actually says it's large is actually large. They actually fit. Versus you know, most large gloves where they say they're large, you still have a hard time putting them on. Well, anyway, got everything I need. 2 sets of bearings, 2 seals, 2 quarts of 80/90, and friction modifier for that, and I got the gasket, Felpro gasket. So now time to get this jacked up in the air, and I will show you when we start getting the differential taken apart. Alright, just a quick update. Wheels off on both sides. Obviously I swept it up because if I don't have to work in the dirt, I'm not going to. And we're going to get to removing the differential cover right now. Alright, so this is where we're at. Ripped glove. Finally got the cover off. The differential fluid doesn't look too bad after all, but it's not the fluid I'm worried about. So we're this far. I'm gonna, no sir, I'm going to there. So we're gonna go ahead and well, this gasket's gonna need to be cleaned off, but I'm not worried about that right at the moment. And I don't care who you are, no matter how many times I replace the rear diff, not replace, but do a rear diff oil, I can't stand the smell of it. But I'm gonna go ahead and release the brake, loosen this pin right here, and then go ahead and get it pushed out so I can get the C-clips out, and then go ahead and get the brakes and stuff off of the anyway, so I can pull the axles out, and then we'll be getting on from there. Let's have a listen to this real quick. Yeah, that sounds bad. Well, good thing we're getting them replaced, so no more of that. Man, I can feel it crunching. I think the other side is the same too, just not as bad. Yeah, not nearly as bad, but they're getting replaced. So I'm gonna pull the C-clips now and pull the axles out. All right, so here we are. Both the C-clips are undone. Oops, I'm just not paying attention to doing my job. There we go, one axle out. Let's go to the other side. We'll check that out in a second, but it doesn't look like it's too bad. Just maybe the bearings are just bad and that's it. Yeah. All right. Careful. There we go. All right. So, all right. Let's see if we can put this. Let's get it up on the table. Right here. Let's see. All right. So I found a good spot. There's no real ridges or anything like that, so nothing's gonna need to be done. All right, there's the surface area. This is the passenger side axle. It's in good shape. Just needs a little bit of cleaning. It will, you know, in the future I might go ahead and replace it just because, but for now, it looks like where the bearing seats, there's no real wear. So, yep, I'll clean it up better and get a better look at it. Go take a look at the driver's side real quick. All right, so now at the driver's side, kind of the same situation, which is really surprising. There, that's better. Doesn't look too bad at all. All right, so I'm gonna clean them up. Well, not the whole axle, but the area, especially where the bearings roll on. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop these seals out right here. And then I'm gonna go find me something to properly reseat the new bearings, and then same thing with the seals. So I'm gonna be back. This is the driver's side one. That's the noisiest, and it's, you know, I cleaned up the edge with a Scotch-Brite pad here just to back that dirt and build up some away from the seal. Even right here where the bearing you see sits doesn't look so bad. So it looks good. It looks in good shape. There's a little, I don't know if you can see it, right there at the edge of the tip of the glove. It's got one or two spots like that. I don't know if it's because when it sat for a while, it sat in those areas, but it's only 2 spots. It's not around the whole thing. So maybe it is a good idea that we went ahead, well, went ahead and did it anyway, but because they are making noise. So all right, this one's cleaned and ready to go. I'm gonna pop out these seals now, and then we'll update you then. Not exactly sure to tell how these bearings are bad, but I do know that the outside race that sits inside of the axle tube definitely should not have what looks like a burn mark there. So something was going on with this bearing. It probably moved inside of there at one point, and that was causing the problems. So good thing it's going to be replaced, but that's what I found so far. Otherwise, they don't seem like they're in any kind of bad shape. The tube looks like it's good. Smooth, no nicks, burrs, or anything. So, all right. I'm gonna clean that tube up. I'm gonna get the new bearings ready to put in, and then I'll show you that. Okay, got it all together. I wasn't gonna show that, it made no sense because it was just a reverse of taking it apart. Got my 4 ounces of friction modifier in there for limited slip. Got it all filled up, ready to go. Brakes are back together, obviously. So now we're gonna get the wheels on, which, yep, nope, yeah, my socket's right there. get all this back together, clean up my mess that I made, and I'm going to take it for a quick test drive. Yep, it is gone. Noise is gone perfectly. Now the noise I'm hearing obviously is tire noise, which if I had a smooth area that I don't have, it would be easier to get rid of that. But man, it's so much nicer to drive this thing now. Going to be nicer to drive this thing now that I don't have to worry about tire noise and everything else. But I'm going to especially find out here in a second. Hold on. Maybe, depending on if traffic ahead of me decides they want to speed up. Maybe. Oh look, another fourth F-body coming along. More and more often you're seeing these on the road these days. Well, we're getting up to 60 now. Yeah, I know what that light is. I just haven't gotten rid of it yet because I got the new part for it. But that's going to be it for now. Before I ramble on too much in this video. It worked. They worked great. I didn't have to use the repair bearings, everything, thank God. So I really don't want to use those. But thanks for watching, spending your time with me today. I will hopefully be block sanding the Cutlass next. So like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.